Yeah, and the good news is we don't have a whole lot of rain going on right now on our neck of the woods. We did have a couple scattered showers and thunderstorms in parts of the area. It was very isolated today, but fortunately, for some of those areas, there was a little bit of a break in the temperatures. For the rest of us, though, pretty hot. And it's going to be the same thing tomorrow, pretty much like Groundhog Day. It feels like you go to bed and you hear us talking about the hot and humid weather for the next day. It's just going to continue, but there is some good news. I'll let you know that here in just a second, but mid upper 70s across the area. Wouldn't surprise me if maybe some lower 80s once again for parts of the area, especially in the River Valley tomorrow morning. Partly cloudy skies will continue. Here's a look at your day planner so that you can prepare for the morning and the day ahead tomorrow. It's going to be one of those days where it's just the rinse and repeat cycle. We're starting off warm. We're going to be warm in the afternoon, and it's going to be a scorcher once again tomorrow for northwest Arkansas and the River Valley. Actual air temperatures mid to upper 90s for those highs. Here's a look at the highs widespread across the area. And again, it wouldn't surprise me if we see a couple more triple digits in the River Valley, especially as you can see there, Poto around 100 for the forecasted high tomorrow. And we're talking mid upper 90s overall across the region. Rain chances tomorrow, very small, but it is a potential for maybe a pop-up shower, thunderstorm or two. Again, anything that develops would be very short-lived and not widespread. So there's about a 10% chance that we see some of that activity tomorrow. Feels like forecast, it's going to be hot, but notice by the time we get to Thursday, Friday, that's when our next system moves through. We have a cold front that's going to move in later in the week, and that's going to dramatically lower those temperatures compared to what we've seen, and it's going to still be hot, so I want to stress that. We're not talking jacket weather or anything like that, but it is going to cool down. So at least there is some relief there. And then when we get to late Wednesday into Thursday, that's when we're talking rain chances going up with this system. And you can see maybe some scattered thunderstorm development for Thursday, Friday, continuing maybe into portions of Saturday as well. So we've got some rain on the way and a little bit of a cool down. Now, keep in mind, it's not going to be a dramatic cool down, but some of these areas, well, we're talking maybe below average temperatures for this time of year. So not too bad. So here's a look at what we've got. Allergens are still a problem, unfortunately. Can't get rid of those. But maybe with that rain, we can wash off some of the trees and surfaces with the pollen that is remaining. Here we go. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we're going to get a little bit of relief. Now, don't get too excited. Again, this isn't going to be fall jacket-like weather, but this is going to be one of those things where it's just going to be welcome because it has been a scorcher the last several days. We'll have some low rain chances here and there as well throughout the next 10 days. And then, unfortunately, we'll have to talk about rebounding temperatures by the following Monday, back into the 90s. But I know it's one of those things where it's not perfect, but hey, we'll take it. Notice there's going to be some 80s on the board and even some mornings starting off in the 60s. So I'm here for it. I am finally excited to talk about something other than a scorcher in terms of those temperatures. And the good news is we got a little bit of rain, but it's not going to be those flooding rains that we saw earlier in the year. It's just going to be enough that it's going to lead to some temperature change.
Yeah, I like that you're bracing everyone not to get too excited, but maybe like a little bit of relief is coming.
Oh, yes. And that's also kind of directed at myself because I saw some of those temperatures put the forecast together and I was like, yes.
Yes, yeah.
And then I saw Monday and I was
I
like,
don't usually look forward to rain, but this week I'm looking forward to maybe some rainy conditions outside.
oh, same here.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Joshua.